Speaking with Anthony Filippis this morning from Percheron Therapeutics. Anthony, good to meet you. Good morning.
Good morning, Andrew. Pleasure to be here.
Look, Anthony, just firstly, give us an overview of your background prior to joining Percheron.
Certainly, Andrew. I built a strong foundation in science and business through a PhD and an MBA, and initially worked in management as a management consultant with KPMG prior to moving into senior business development, operational and CEO roles in ASX-listed and private biotech companies. The primary focus of my 25-year career in biotech has been partnering, capital raising and M&A for mid to late stage clinical compounds, which I think has positioned me well for my current role at Percheron.
And so you've been with Percheron for a year and a half. What's been your focus since coming on board?
Yeah, look, upon joining the company, my immediate focus was on capital raising and preparing ATL1102, our lead compound for non-ambulant Duchenne muscular dystrophy, for an eventual partnering transaction. Creating awareness and competitively positioning ATL1102 in the global Duchenne muscular dystrophy landscape is a key focus and major exercise, which has included optimising our data dossiers, generating active leads, and guiding companies from initial outreach to due diligence. Partnering in biotech can be a long journey. Big companies can be slow to move, and due diligence can take time as they assess drug development programs in depth. That said, once satisfied, things can move very quickly, and we are well prepared. I've also been working very closely with James to upgrade and update the company's internal machinery, including the recent refresh and rebranding of the company to Percheron Therapeutics, as well as other day-to-day operational activities.
Well, what is the company's strategy when it comes to commercialisation for ATL1102?
Company strategy is to commercialise ATL1102 via one or more partnerships with larger companies. There is no intention for the company to take ATL1102 to market without a partner. We are open-minded as to the exact timing and structure of such a partnership. The key is to find the right partner, one that can do justice to the program's potential, and in my mind, that's a partner who has the capability and commercial engine to drive commercialisation of ATL1102 and ultimately provide our therapy to patients in need. In rare diseases such as Duchenne muscular dystrophy, it is common to partner with several companies in different regions. This allows us to access the best expertise in each geography.
I'm sure it's a question you get asked a lot, but how are those discussions going?
Yeah, look, partnering is always a challenging topic for shareholders, but because unlike a clinical trial, we can't really give a lot of insight into how it is going or how long until we get to completing a deal, because interactions are confidential and not within the public domain. Nevertheless, what I can say is that I have been extremely busy positioning ATL1102 with suitable companies, and the reception has been very positive. We are garnering a lot of interest in ATL1102, including at the recent Bio Convention in June. We have several discussions at different stages of due diligence, with some companies further advanced than others. Suitable companies recognise that ATL1102 potentially has a unique position in the Duchenne muscular dystrophy landscape, and I'm looking forward to the remainder of this year.
Well, this is an interesting one. We've seen 3 new therapies approved for Duchenne in the last 12 months or so. Has that, to some degree, cooled enthusiasm for ATL1102?
The treatments you mentioned are Agamree, Elevidys and Duvyzat. Whilst approval of these therapies is a plus for patients, none of these treatments are curative, and most are not very applicable to the non-ambulant setting. So plenty of opportunity remains for ATL1102. Overall, Duchenne muscular dystrophy is a hot area. We are seeing several companies wanting to get into the space and into rare diseases more broadly. So quite the opposite. The enthusiasm for ATL1102 has intensified.
Great to meet you, Anthony. Thanks for your time.
Lovely, Andrew. Great speaking with you, and look forward to speaking with you again soon.